Om Sri Sai Ram. My humble salutations to my beloved Bhagwan, respected elders and my dear students. Hearty welcome to Numerical Analysis class, Unit 2, Solutions of Algebraic and Transcendental Equations. Today also we are going to continue with some more problems on iteration method. So solve the equation sin x is equal to 5x minus 2 by iteration method. Sin x is equal to 5x minus 2 ను పునరుక్తి పద్ధతిలో దీన్ని సాధించండి. So the given equation can be written as f of x is equal to sin x minus 5x plus 2. So because they have not given any interval, so we'll start with 0 value of the function. So when you substitute 0 here, sin 0 is 0, minus 5 into 0 is also 0. So we get 2, it is positive. Now value of the function at pi by 2, that is nothing but sin 90 minus 5 into pi by 2. Sin 90 is 1. So 1 minus 5 pi by 2 plus 2. So on further simplification, we can see that we get a negative value. So the root lies between 0 and pi by 2. The root lies between 0 and so this is 3 minus 5 pi by 2, that is a negative number. So here the root lies between 0 and pi by 2. So the x is equal to, we substitute 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin x. Okay, so 5x is equal to, if you consider 5x is equal to 2 plus sin x, it becomes, therefore x becomes 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin x. So the first approximation we are going to consider, before starting this iteration method, we have to check the condition. What is the condition? The derivative of the function must be less than 1. So phi dash at x is equal to 1 by 5 into derivative of 2 is 0, derivative of sin x is cos x. So phi dash at x is equal to modulus of cos x by 5, and the cos value always lies between plus or minus 1. So modulus of this is always less than 1. So 1 by 5 is already, we know that it is less than 1. Therefore, iteration method can be applied. So the first initial approximation, we consider it as x not equal to the 0 approximation as, or initial approximation as 0. So the first approximation becomes x1 is equal to phi at x naught, that is 1 by 2 plus 2 into sin 0, that is 2 by 5, that is equal to 0.4. The second approximation is given by x2 is equal to phi at x1, that is 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin 0.4, that is nothing but 0.401396. Now the third approximation x3 is given by 5 at x2, that is 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin 0.401396, that is equal to 0.4014. The fourth approximation is given by x4 is equal to phi at x3, that is given by 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin at 0.4014, that is equal to 0.4014. Therefore, here we are getting the same value, x3 and x4 are the same. Therefore, the required root is 0.4014. So sin x is equal to 5x minus 2ను పునరుక్త పద్ధతిని ఉపయోగించి సాధించండి. సో మనం కనుక చూసినట్టయితే 0 దగ్గర ప్రమేయపు విలువ 2 అని, 90 degrees దగ్గర 3 minus 5 by 2, దట్ ఈస్ నెగిటివ్ వాల్యూ వచ్చింది. కనుక దీని యొక్క సాధన 0కు పై బై 2కు మధ్య ఉంటుంది. నా ఈ ఈక్వేషన్లో పునరుక్తి మెథడ్లో 5x is equal to ఏమవుతుంది 2 plus sin x, therefore x ఏమవుతుంది 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin x, that we are going to consider the right hand side as phi of x. పునరుక్తి పద్ధతిని ఉపయోగించాలి అంటే ఆ కండిషన్ మొట్టమొదటిగా అది ఫుల్ఫిల్ చేయాలి. ఏంటి ఆ కండిషన్ అంటే phi dash at x is equal to 1 by 5 times of cos x, that implies phi dash at x, modulus of phi dash x is equal to modulus of cos x by 5. అది ఒకటి కన్నా చిన్నది, ఎందువల్ల cos x విలువలు ఎల్లప్పుడూ కూడా ఒకటి కన్నా చిన్నవి, కనుక ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఏమవుతుంది దీని యొక్క విలువ ఒకటి కన్నా చిన్నది. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాము, మళ్ళీ ఇనిషియల్ వాల్యూను మనం ఇక్కడ అప్లై చేయబోతున్నాం. ఏంటి ఇనిషియల్ వాల్యూ, ఎక్స్ నాట్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0 అని తీసుకున్నప్పుడు x1 మొదటి ఉజ్జాయింపు విలువ phi at x not equal to 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin 0, that is equal to 2 by 5 అంటే 0.4 అని వస్తుంది. అదేవిధంగా రెండవ ఉజ్జాయింపు విలువ x2 is equal to phi at x1, that is equal to 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin 0.4, that is equal to 0.401396. Similarly, అదేవిధంగా x3 is equal to phi at x2, that is 1 by 5 into 2 plus sin of this value, that is equal to 0.4014. And the fourth approximation is given by 5 at x3, 1 by 5 into 2 plus sine at 0.4014. We see that దాని వాల్యూ కూడా 0.4014 వచ్చింది. ఇవి రెండు సమానమైనది కనుక మనకు కావాల్సినటువంటి సాధన 0.4014 అని మనం చెప్పడానికి వీలవుతుంది. Now problem number 8. Find the real root of the equation x minus sin x equal to 0 corrected to 3 decimal places using the iteration method. So ఇక్కడ కూడా x is equal to sin x అవుతుంది, x is equal to 5x అని రాయొచ్చు. So what is phi of x? Sin x. So the derivative of this is nothing but cos x. Modulus of phi dash x equal to modulus of cos x, whose value is always less than 1. So by iteration method can be applied. So let the initial approximation be x naught is equal to 90. So what is the value of this? x1 is equal to phi at x naught, that is equal to sin pi by 2 equal to 1. So the second approximation is going to be phi at x1, that is sin 1. What is sin 1? 0.0175. Similarly, third approximation x3 is given by 5 at x2, that is sin of 0.0175, that is equal to 0.303. And the fourth approximation x4 is given by 5 at x4, that is sin of 0.303. And we can see that is 0.505. Therefore, almost the root is 0 only. Okay, I hope this is clear too. We will go to the next one. Find the positive root between 0 and 1 of the equation x e power x equal to 1 by iteration method. x e power x equal to 1 అనే సమీకరణాన్ని పునరుక్తి పద్ధతిని ఉపయోగించి దాని యొక్క ధనాత్మక సాధన మూలము 0కు 1కి మధ్య ఉందని చూడండి. Now the given equation is x e power x equal to 1. Therefore x is given by e power minus x. Therefore x is equal to phi of x, where phi of x is equal to e power minus x. Now what is phi dash x? Minus of e power minus x. And the modulus of this value is always that is less than 1 for x less than 1. Now by iteration method can be applied. Now we will consider the initial approximation x naught is equal to 1. Therefore x1 is equal to first approximation phi at 1, that is e power minus 1, that is 1 by e, 1 by 2.718282, that is 0.3678794. Now the second approximation is given by x2 is equal to phi at x1. So now e power this value minus 0.3678794, that becomes equal to 0.6922006. Similarly, the third approximation is given by phi at x2 e power minus 0.69220006, that is nothing but 0.5004735. The fourth approximation is given by phi at x3, that is equal to e power minus 0.5004735, that is equal to 0.06062435. The fifth approximation is given by 5 at x4 equal to e power minus of 0.6062435, that is equal to 0.5453957. Similarly, continuing like this and substituting the successively all these values, and finally we can see that the output is given here 57, 56, 57, 56, 56, 566, 567, 566, 567, 567. So up to 3 decimal places we are getting the same value. So we consider the approximately equal to 0.5671 we consider. Now find 10th problem. Find by iteration method the root near 3.8 of the equation 2x minus log x base 10 equal to 7 corrected to 4 decimal places. 2x minus log x base 10 equal to 7 అనే సమీకరణాన్ని యొక్క మూలము 4 దశాంశ స్థానాలకు సవరించి పునరుక్తి పద్ధతి ద్వారా సాధించండి అని చెప్పడం జరిగింది. సో ద గివెన్ ఈక్వేషన్ మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే 2x minus log x base 10 equal to 7, then that implies 2x is equal to log x base 10 plus 7. Therefore x is equal to 1 by 2 times of log x base 7 plus 7. Now what is x? X is equal to, we consider the right hand side, we treat it as phi of x. Therefore the phi of x is nothing but 1 by 2 times of log x base 10 plus 7. So the derivative of this is equal to 1 by 2 times of derivative of log x 1 by x, and then again derivative of that is log 10 base e we are going to consider, because log x base 10 can be written as log x base e into log e base 10. So log e base 10, when we bring it down, that becomes log 10 base e. So modulus of phi dash x is equal to 1 by 2x into log 10 base c, and this value we can see that it is less than 1 when x is near to 3.8. Therefore, the iteration method can be applied. Okay. Now the initial approximation, because they have given as 3.8, we let us see. First approximation, x1 is equal to pi at x naught, that is 1 by 2 times of log 3.8 base 10 plus 7, that is equal to 3.79. The second approximation, x2 is given by pi at x1, that is 1 by 2 into log of 3.79 base 10 plus 7. That on further calculation, we can see that this value is 3.7893. The third approximation, x3, is given by pi at x2, that is 1 by 2 times of log of this value plus 7, and we see that this is equal to 3.7893. So here second and third approximations are coinciding. So the required root is 3.7893, which is corrected to 4 decimal places. We can easily show. Now, 11th problem. Find the reciprocal of 41 corrected to 4 decimal places by iteration formula. Xi plus 1 equal to xi times 2 minus 41 xi. 41 యొక్క వ్యుత్క్రమాన్ని విలువను 4 దశాంశ స్థానాలకు సవరించి పునరుక్తి పద్ధతి ద్వారా xi plus 1 is equal to xi into 2 minus 41 xi సమీకరణాన్ని ఉపయోగించి కనుగొనము. So what we are going to find out, x is equal to 1 by 41, therefore 41x is equal to 1. That implies 1 minus 41x is equal to 0. In other words, 1 can be written as 2 minus 41x. That means we are adding 1 on both sides. So once again, on further simplification, taking x, multiplying with x on both sides, x times of x into 2 minus 41x. Why we are doing all this? Because in the problem they have given to consider the I plus 1th iteration as xi times of 2 minus 41 times of xi. So that is why we have done all these manipulations. So now what is x? X is equal to pi of x. What is pi of x? That is nothing but x times 2 minus 41x. Therefore, what is phi dash x? That is 2 minus 82x. We can see this, we can verify. X into derivative of this is nothing but x into minus 41, and then another one is minus 41x, and 2x is, that becomes 2. So 2 minus 82x. And what is phi dash at x? And then it should be less than or equal to 1 implies and implied by 2 minus 82x is less than 1. That implies and implied by this 82x lies between 1 plus 2 and 1 minus 2 modulus value. So we consider 2 minus 1 and 2 plus 1. So 1 is less than 82x less than 3. That implies 1 by 82 is less than x less than 3 by 82. So by iteration method can be applied for the function between 1 by 82 and 3 by 82. So now the iterative formula xi plus 1 is nothing but given by xi times 2 minus 41 xi. Let the initial approximation for x naught be equal to 0.02. Therefore, modulus of x naught into 2 minus 41 into x naught, that will be that value. If we calculate that value, we can see that that value is going to be less than 1. So we consider the first approximation as I equal to 0, that is x1 is equal to x naught in times 2 minus 41 x naught. X naught we are taking it as 0.02. So on further simplification, it is nothing but 0.02 into 2 minus 0.82. So that becomes 0.024. Now the second approximation is given by put I is equal to 1. Therefore x2 is equal to x1 times 2 minus 41 x1. So once again, what is x1 now? 0.024 into 2 minus 41 into x1, that is 0.024. That becomes 0.0244. The third approximation, similarly substitute I is equal to 2 in the above equation. X3 becomes x2 times 2 minus 41 x2. that is 0.0244 into 2 minus 41 times 0.0244. It is nothing but 0.02439. The fourth approximation is given by x4 equal to x3 times 2 minus 41 x3. So 0.024 we can simplify. Hence we have corrected up to 4 decimal places, that is 0.0244. సో 41 యొక్క వ్యుత్క్రమ విలువను 4 దశాంశ స్థానాలకు సవరించి పునరుక్తి పద్ధతి ద్వారా xi plus 1 equal to xi times 2 minus 41 xi అనే సూత్రంను ఉపయోగించి కనుగొన్నాము. x1 is equal to 1 by 41 కనుక 41x is equal to 1 అవుతుంది. or 1 minus 41x is equal to 0. ఇరువైపులా 1 కలిపితే 2 minus 41x is equal to 1 అవుతుంది. Now మనకు multiplying with x, this becomes x is equal to 2x minus 41x square. So that can be written as x times 2 minus 41x. Now we can take x to be equal to phi of x. So phi of x over ikkada x into 2 minus 41x. So phi dash x is equal to, then simplify just first function is 2x, second function is minus 41x square. So first function యొక్క డెరివేటివ్ 2 అవుతుంది, సెకండ్ ఫంక్షన్ యొక్క డెరివేటివ్ 41x స్క్వేర్ అంటే 82x అవుతుంది. నా పునరుక్తి పద్ధతిని ఉపయోగించాలంటే దాని యొక్క డెరివేటివ్ విలువ 1 కన్నా చిన్నది అవ్వాలి. అంటే 2 మైనస్ 82x యొక్క మాడ్యులస్ విలువ 1 కన్నా చిన్నది అవ్వాలి. అంటే 82x అనేది 2 మైనస్ 1కు 2 ప్లస్ 1కు మధ్య ఉంటుంది. అంటే 1కి 3కు మధ్య ఉంది. 82తో దీన్ని భాగిస్తే 1/82 is less than x less than 3/82. సో x యొక్క విలువను 1/82కు 3/82కు మధ్యలో ఉపయోగించినప్పుడు మాత్రమే మనము పునరుక్తి విలువను సాధించడానికి అప్లై చేయడానికి వీలు పడుతుంది ఆ కండిషన్. సో మొట్టమొదటి అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ x నాట్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0.02. అంటే మనకు ఒక బౌండరీ తెలుస్తుంది, ఉజ్జాయింపుగా x విలువను ఎక్కడ పెడితే సరిపోతుంది అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. కనుక 1/82 కనుక ఇది 0.02 పెట్టినప్పుడు దీని యొక్క విలువ 1 కన్నా చిన్నది అని మనం చూడవచ్చు. కనుక ఫస్ట్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్కు 0.02 శూన్య ఉజ్జాయింపు తీసుకుని మనం ప్రొసీడ్ అవుతాము. దట్ ఈస్ x1 మొదటి ఉజ్జాయింపు ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0.02 ఇంటూ 2 మైనస్ 41 ఇంటూ 0.02. సో దిస్ వాల్యూ బికమ్స్ దట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0.024. సో ఫర్దర్ సెకండ్ అప్రాక్సిమేషన్ ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఉపయోగించుకుంటూ వెళ్తే మనకు ఈ రెసిప్రోకల్ 0.0244 అని మనం చూపించడానికి వీలు పడుతుంది. ఐ హోప్ దిస్ ఇస్ క్లియర్ టు వన్ అండ్ ఆల్. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్ దిస్ వీడియో.